Hello, hello, yo, and whatever other type of a greeting you'd like. Happy Monday night. I warned you. I warned you this would happen. Actually, that it might happen. I guess I didn't never said or knew for sure. But yes, here we are for another one of our little Crowley side missions. How's my sound? We are. It's working great. All right. Even though there might be a couple more instructional ones, I guess I could prioritize. This one's still pretty important, so we're gonna do this one. Prioritize that. I already did that, and it's still working, so good. So I hope you're all having a good Monday evening, and that since I saw you last, you have achieved greatness. I'm sure you have, since that's what you're all clearly destined for. Good, and this is going to be a big step into doing such. So HGA, Holy Guardian Angel. That's what we're here doing tonight. We're going to do a quick, short reading, since this one is rather short compared to Crowley's other text on obtaining knowledge and conversation of the Holy Guardian Angel, Liber VIII. We'll read that one too in the very near future, but I figured this one will be a quickie, and it is very important. Very important. Why is it important? Well, because if you obtain knowledge and conversation of the Holy Guardian Angel, then guess what? There's no more guesswork. There's no more wondering, should I do this? Should I do that? Do I want to be a witch? Do I want to be a Kabbalist? Do I want to be a Kabbalistic witch? Do I want to be a tantric practitioner? I don't know. There's just so many reels going around coming my way left and right. There's so many people who dress up in robes telling me that I should do this and that and give them money to do this and that. Guess where you won't have to guess anymore when you obtain the knowledge and conversation of the Holy Guardian Angel. So there are multiple ways of going about doing that. And while I could get into some more of that type of stuff, well, I'm probably not going to. Welcome in, everybody just coming in. Glad to see you all popping in. So tonight we will read Liber VIII, which is a AA publication in Class D. This is a channeling from the eighth ether that Crowley did, where he was instructed by the angels. So this is coming from the mouth of God, baby, on how to obtain your knowledge and conversation with your holy guardian angel. And on this channel, we will probably touch on the other ways as well, not just the ones Crowley did. Because I just want to see you all flourish. I want to see you all reach the absolute heights of your magical practice and it not have to cost you an arm and a leg or a wallet full of money. Because the path of the magician is spent with broken brothers, as they say. Maybe you know one yourself. Maybe you've watched a heartbreaking downfall of who knows who in your life that would decided magic was the thing for them, and then they decided to go ahead and crack open that lovely book, the Ars Goetia, and oh boy, or something similar. Who knows? All right. Anyway, so enough yapping. We are going to go ahead and get ripping. So liberate. And thus shall he do who will attain unto the mystery of the knowledge and conversation of his holy guardian angel. First, let him prepare a chamber, of which the walls and the roof shall be white, and the floor shall be covered with a carpet of black squares and white, and the border thereof shall be blue and gold. If it be in a town, the room shall have no window. And if it be in the country, then it is better if the window be in the roof. Or, if it be possible, let this invocation be performed in a temple prepared for the ritual of passing through the Duat. Now that is the desert. So that's like the path. The camel gets us across the desert, right? Gimel, for those of you who have been hanging out for the Kabbalistic studies, the high priestess, the holy guardian angel. From the roof he shall hang a lamp, wherein is a red glass to burn olive oil. And this lamp shall he cleanse and make ready after the prayer of sunset, and beneath the lamp shall be an altar, 4 square, and the height shall be thrice half of the breadth, or double the breadth. And upon the altar shall be a censer, hemispherical, supported upon 3 legs of silver, and within it an hemisphere of copper, and upon the top a grating of gilded silver, and thereupon shall he burn incense made of 4 parts of olibanum, and 2 parts of stacte, and 1 part of lignum aloes, or of cedar, or of sandal. And this is enough. And he shall also keep ready in a flask of crystal within the altar holy anointing oil made of myrrh and cinnamon and galangal. And even if he be of higher rank than a probationer, he shall yet wear the robe of the probationer. For the star of flame showeth forth Rahor Queet openly upon the breast. And secretly, oh man, well, you aren't going to see the top, sorry. And secretly, the blue triangle that descendeth is Nuit, and the red triangle that ascendeth is Hadit. And I am the golden Tau in the midst of their marriage. Also, if he choose, he may instead wear a close fitting robe of shot silk, purple and green, and upon it a cloak without sleeves of bright blue, covered with golden sequins and scarlet within. And he shall make himself a wand of almond wood or of hazel, cut by his own hands at dawn, at the equinox, or at the solstice. Good thing the equinox is coming up, huh? We just had the solstice. Or on the day of Corpus Christi, or on one of the feast days that are appointed in the book of the law. And he shall engrave with his own hand upon the plate of gold the holy 7-fold table, or the holy 12-fold table, or some particular device. And it shall be 4 square within a circle, and the circle shall be winged, and he shall attach it about his forehead by a ribbon of blue silk. Moreover, he shall wear a fillet of laurel, or rose, or ivy, or rue, and every day after the prayer of sunrise he shall burn it in the fire of the censer. Now he shall pray thrice daily, about sunset, and at midnight, and at sunrise. And if he be able, he shall pray also 4 times between sunrise and sunset. The prayer shall last for the space of an hour, at the least, and he shall seek ever to extend it, and to inflame himself in praying. Thus shall he invoke his angel Thus shall he invoke his holy guardian angel for 11 weeks, and in any case he shall pray 7 times daily during the last week of the 11 weeks. And during all this time he shall have composed an invocation suitable, with such wisdom and understanding as it may be given him from the crown. And this shall he write in letters of gold upon the top of the altar. For the top of the altar shall be of white wood, well polished, and in the center thereof he shall have placed a triangle of oak wood, painted with scarlet, and upon this triangle the 3 legs of the censer shall stand. Moreover, he shall copy his invocation upon a sheet of pure white vellum, with Indian ink, and he shall illuminate it according to his fancy and imagination. That shall be informed by beauty. And on the first day of the 12th week he shall enter the chamber at sunrise, and he shall make his prayer, having first burnt the conjuration that he had made upon the vellum in the fire of the lamp. Then, at his prayer, shall the chamber be filled with light insufferable for splendor, and a perfume intolerable for sweetness. And his holy guardian angel shall appear unto him. Yea, his holy guardian angel shall appear unto him, so that he shall be wrapped away into the mystery of holiness. All that day shall he remain in the enjoyment of the knowledge and conversation of the holy guardian angel. And for 3 days after he shall remain from sunrise unto sunset in the temple, and he shall obey the counsel that his angel shall have given unto him, and he shall suffer those things that are appointed. And for 10 days thereafter shall he withdraw himself, as shall have been taught unto him from the fullness of that communion. For he must harmonize the world that is within the world. Excuse me, for he must harmonize the world that is within with the world that is without. And at the end of the 91 days he shall return into the world, and there shall he perform that work to which the angel shall have appointed him. And more than this it is not necessary to say, for his angel shall have entreated him kindly, and showed him in what manner he may be most perfectly involved. And unto him that hath this master there is nothing else that he needeth, so long as he continue in the knowledge and conversation of the angel, so that he shall come at last into the city of the pyramids. There you have it. So, does that sound like too much work for you? Then you should probably just stop doing magic, to be honest with you. You should probably just go ahead and give up on any type of spiritual pursuits because, again, he said it right there, and this was channeled from the Enochian angels, from the eighth ether, that once you obtain that knowledge and conversation of the holy guardian angel, well, you don't really you're probably not going to really need to do much else. Also, that should really be the main focus of what you're trying to do, especially in those early stages. This isn't typically considered such an advanced thing. This is usually kind of considered like the magical equivalent of getting your high school diploma. So get to work, because then guess what, you're not going to get people convincing you to give them money for types of magic that you most certainly don't need to be doing. Or if you do, then guess what? Your angel's going to tell you straight up, yeah, you want to do this type of magic. You want to work with these type of spirits, whatever. And here, this I will guide you to the person who's going to be the most suitable teacher for that. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't it wonderful that the Lord God appointed us all an aspect of him or her, or really neither, that is just so most suitable to us all, right? So maybe you're wondering, what even is this holy guardian angel? Well, this is going to be the aspect of divinity that is the most appropriate for you specifically. And I promise you, you're not going to find it in the lesser key. You're not going to find it in the Shemha Mephorosh. So anybody out here who's charging money and telling you that, oh, I'll do a guardian angel reading for you, because I've certainly seen this around, where you can hire people to tell you who your guardian angel. You might even have more than one, and your guardian angel is Raphael. Your guardian angel is Samael. Yeah, guess what? You're full of crap, because that's just not how it works. Now there are certain like angels or other spirits that might be connected to you through astrology, through your birthday, your birth time, etc. That's not your holy guardian angel, though. Again, this is the aspect of you that is most specific to and most closest to God itself. So by obtaining this knowledge and conversation, you're just going to be so well on your way. And again, I would love so much to see all of you who come in here and engage with my channel and these studies we do, to be so well on your way, because so many of you are so wonderful. You really are. And so it's I don't want to see you out here struggling. I don't want to see you out here being taken advantage of. I want to see you actually doing this work and succeeding at this work. So here is one way of going about doing that, and that is Liber 8. Liber 8. As you can see, I just printed it off online. You can go Google search right now, Liber 8, Liber 8, and it's like one of the first things that'll pop up. Yeah, you can do all of this too. So if any of this sounds like too much work to you, if it sounds like too much work to either find a, to use your creativity, and you'll easily be able to figure out how to make this wand, this altar, these incenses, all of it. It's really not as hard as you might think at first. Making your own robes, or even maybe potentially purchasing robes and adding the necessary accoutrements to them. The main thing here is going to be that inflame yourself in prayer. You are going to want to be praying yourself into a temporary insanity almost, because from in there you will obtain this, and that's what you'll find in the other sort of workings that are connected with this specific magical operation. Is it like the Abra Melon, for example, is that it is a ton of prayer, a ton of actual real spiritual legwork for a good extended period of time. I mean, this one here, he's given us about 3 months worth of it. Whereas in the Abra Melon, that's like 6 to 18 months, depending on which translations you're going off of, and you personally, how much you, I don't know, feel you need to do. So there you go. In less than 20 minutes, we now have ourselves a breakdown of some HGA info and how to go about it. Maybe this will promote you or prompt you to go look at other operations for doing this. The like the Holy Daemon, for example, the Agathos Daemon, if I'm not mistaken. They came from the Greeks. Same thing, different name. All right. Well, I think that's really all I got to say. Hopefully, some of you have engaged in the other Crowley, that Liber 3, because that is going to help you also refine some of these disciplines necessary. If all you want to do is just listen to different occultists talk about magic and not do magic, well, just do magic. Just actually do it, because you're gonna have to do it at some point or another, right? Might as well rip the band-aid off. That's kind of the whole point of the human incarnation. All right, well, so much love to you all. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening or the rest of your day or whenever you find this. I hope you feel inspired to instantly get down on your knees and start praying. Some of this stuff I get, you might not be able to do, like the chamber here. About the best I got, he says without a window, that means I'm going to have to go in my bathroom if I'm going to do it that way. So, in some ways you might have to improvise. In some ways you might not be able to go all the way to the letter, but intention, right? Intention in magic, everybody talks about that all the time. If you're really giving it your most honest to God best effort, well, who's going to know that better than your holy guardian angel and God itself? All right, you guys, much appreciated. It's been good to see you all popping in and out. Much love to you all, and I will see you to finish up our book of QBL, or I will just see you when I see you. Who knows? Much love. This has been Jay Balbell. This has been Liber VIII, and your holy guardian angel telling you, get to work. Quit messing around with things you shouldn't be messing around with, and just get your high school diploma. All right. Okay, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.